Well, what a weird way to start the video. A nice big shot of my pretty face. But yeah, I literally just woke up inside the tent. And let's have a little look at where we are right now. Oh, Ayana. Wow. So yeah, that's where we are. Sometimes in life things don't always go to plan. In fact, I'd say most of the time things don't go to plan. But I think it's always important to stay positive and make the most of it. As corny as that sounds, it does sound really corny now I've said it. But no, I really do believe that. And I might not have a home or a house, but I've got my health and I've got my freedom. So when you look at it like that, things really aren't looking too bad. I've just woken up starving hungry, so it's definitely time to sort a bit of food out for today. This is all the firewood I've managed to salvage. Most of it is from last night's fire, and the rest of it's just from the surrounding area. But due to my location, finding firewood is actually really difficult. As you can see, most of this area is just barren in terms of trees or logs. So yeah, finding firewood in this area, really difficult, really difficult. But hopefully this is going to do for tonight's meal. I'm really praying that it's going to be enough. Look at that for a breakfast then. Absolutely beautiful. God, those mountains just look absolutely incredible. Yeah, big day today. Gonna move campsites. I'm looking to move into a little bit of woodland that I found on my maps. So yeah, I'm gonna go and scout it out first and make sure it's appropriate, and then hopefully we'll get all my stuff moved. So yeah. Okay, yeah, they're definitely cows. They look quite young actually. Oh, there's bloody loads of them. Oh no. Okay, maybe we'll go the other way. They're very inquisitive, just as cows should be. Hello cows. And these guys are coming around the other side now, so it's time to go. Time to go. I'm trying to get into those woods over there. These are not scared sheep, I'll tell you right now. Not scared at all. They're actually following me. I'm not running from sheep. What? I'm not running from you. You think you're scary, but you're not. Alright, managed to reach the tree line. And yeah, it's looking quite nice inside there actually. Wow, look at that for a bit of natural shelter. It's a whole bunch of trees that's fallen down together. And all of their roots creating this awesome sloped roof. Yeah, pretty cool. I consider making it my own if the wasps hadn't already made a shelter out of it by the looks of it. Yeah, gonna get away before I get stung. Come on. Well, I've been walking for hours and hours now through these woods, trying to find a decent spot, and it's just not happening. It is not happening at all. It's a really hot day as well, so yeah, didn't bring any water out with me, so I think it's time to give up really, head back to camp, get a bit of water. Might try again later, but honestly I'm absolutely exhausted after all of that, so yeah, see you back at camp I guess. Oh, well, back in the tent now, and yeah, that was a bit of a disaster. Didn't find anywhere better to camp. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to stick with this spot for now. It's not terrible. It's mainly just the sand, to be honest. It just gets absolutely everywhere. It gets in my food, it gets in my tent, and it even gets into little spaces in my gear and ends up sort of making the gear really hard to use. So yeah, not ideal, but I'm just going to stick it out here for now and yeah, see if we can find a better spot later on down the line. So yeah, next thing is just going to be some mundane tasks. Just got to do some more cleaning of the pots and pans, stuff like that. So yeah, gonna get that done so that I can cook tonight. Woo! It is so windy today. Oh my god. Crazy. Well, it's about the middle of the night and I can't really sleep, so I thought I'd go for a little stroll on the beach, and then I checked the tide times, and the tide is going to be completely out in about an hour, so I thought now would be the perfect time to do a bit of foraging. I honestly for a second thought I wasn't going to find any rocks, and that was a really long walk down this beach, probably about 2 miles, it felt like it at least. Oh, limpets, there we go. Look at them, they're enormous too. That's a big one. Oh, this rock's covered in them. Oh, crab. Little crab too. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah. See if we can pick him up. Say hello. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's another in there too. It's like wedged in. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with crabs. Especially little tiny ones like this. Pretty pointless. Touch him straight away. Got him. Look at that. Oh yeah, beautiful. Again, just gonna. Beautiful. Let's get this one off. Nice. Beautiful. Look at those. Yeah, probably get a couple more of these, and then maybe like 10 winkles. Yeah, that should do me. Oh my god, guys, I found a little colony in here. There's loads of them in there. Oh dear, they thought they found a safe place, but unfortunately that is going to be easy pickings for me. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12 periwinkles and 6 limpets. Oh yeah, you're coming back home with me, boys. Gonna cook you up. Are you gonna try some Ayana? Are you? Come on then. Right, I'm just gonna chuck these straight into the pan. Get these cooking. They are bizarre little creatures when you have a look at them out of their shell, aren't they? Just the most weirdest little things. There's something so special about eating what you foraged yourself, you know? Well, time to dig in. Let's get that, find that really big one. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Yeah, they're definitely going to be chewy, I remember that. Oh. Here we go. Seafood pasta. Mmm. It's a really seafoody taste. Really good. Pasta's a little bit bland. I probably should have cooked it with a bit of seawater. But yeah, those limpets are nice. If I can get them on my bloody fork. I can't. There we go. Mmm. Yeah, the limpets are just packed full of flavour. Really good. Really? Good God, there we go. A little bit chewy, isn't it? Well, got a belly full of limpets now, and yeah, I'm happy. It's been a while since I've done that, and I really wanted to do it again, so I'm very glad that I couldn't sleep tonight. Yeah, oh, very glad. But yeah, I'm pretty knackered now, so probably going to get a good night's rest now. So yeah, see you in the morning. Well, got another big day today. Got to charge all of my power banks, and I'm going to head into town to do that. While I'm there, I'm also going to do a big shop, get as much food as I can carry. Oh, I'm dying. Ugh. Well, here it is, guys. My God, it does look like a lot of food, but you know, food does go down quickly out here. So, but yeah, I'm hoping this will last at least 2 weeks. Might need to buy a few bits and bobs from the shop that's nearby, but I feel like I've got a good supply of ingredients now. So yeah, I don't think I'll have to worry about food for a little while, which is yeah, a weight off my mind for sure. Well, devastation, guys. There's a tiny little thorn in my airbed. Luckily it has come with a little puncture repair kit, so I'm hoping I can get it fixed. Well, it's not the best patchwork of my life, but hopefully this should do. But yeah, if you don't mind, I'm going to try and get a couple more hours sleep now it's fixed. Well, either my patchwork was really shoddy or there is another hole, and to be honest, I'm convinced there's another hole. So yeah, I think I'm left with no other alternative apart from to take it down to the sea and try and find the puncture with the water, which should make it a lot easier. I'm just worried I'm going to puncture it even more. There's so much sharp stuff down at the sea that could, you know, really tear this thing apart. But yeah, I don't really have any other option. So, well, I managed to patch up my airbed again, and no idea if it's going to be sufficient this time. I'll just have to wait and see tonight, really. Here it is, my big container of water, and I've dug out this little hole into this sandbank here. And I can put my water in. And this way, it's going to be properly protected from the sun, so it's going to stay nice and cool, which is perfect. There it is. Amazing. Now, when you're in the great outdoors, especially in heat like this, if you've got stuff that's going to perish quite quickly, like meat and vegetables, you definitely want to keep it away from the sun. And one of the best ways to do that is just to simply bury it. Go. Get what I need out, and then I'm going to put it back in. Well, I've cut up all my vegetables, cleaned all the pans, so yeah, time to get this fire going. Look at that. Oh, cannot wait to eat this. Oh. Time for a nice, simple breakfast. You've probably never seen a man eat cereal with a fork. In fact, I don't think I've ever eaten cereal with a fork before. But yeah, I cannot find my spoon anywhere. Well, yeah, I don't know if you can see that, guys, just in the distance over there. But that is an abandoned building. Looks like some sort of office building. So yeah, I'm gonna go and check it out. Look at that, guys. Pretty sure it's completely abandoned. And hey, if I can get in, maybe I won't be homeless for much longer. Oh wow, okay, we're gonna check it out, I think. Oh wow. Maybe everything will be panelled up, which wouldn't surprise me at all, to be honest. And again, there's open windows up there. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's someone already living here. Dangerous building, keep out. So, yeah. I don't know, I have very mixed feelings about buildings like this. It just seems such a shame, really. It looks like it's been derelict for a very long time, and when you think about all the homeless people there are in this country, you know, this could house so many people with a little bit of refurbishment. It doesn't even need that much, you know. And I doubt homeless people are going to be too fussy about a roof over their heads, you know. Well, I was just on my way out, guys, and I can actually see a little entrance, so yeah, I might check it out, to be honest. Hello? Anyone living in here? Hello? Yeah, I don't know if I want to go in, to be honest. I'm really not sure. Well, to be honest, guys, I just didn't have the courage really to go in. Maybe it's being sensible, though, really. Oh, look at that, guys. I'm not too sure what exactly it is. I don't think it's ever been cooked before, but I just used the rest of my bacon and the rest of the veg. And yeah, sort of cooking it up. into some sort of stew, I guess. But yeah, it smells really good. And look at that, guys, cloudy skies everywhere. This is the first time I've seen clouds since I've been down here. Well, that's dinner sorted, but yeah, I've decided to take refuge inside the tent because as soon as those clouds came over, the midges, they came out in force along with all sorts of other insects. So yeah, I'm inside the tent now so I don't get eaten alive. Ooh, bloody hell. Looks like we might be in for a bit of a windy one tonight. So yeah, better buckle up. Yeah, damn, that is windy out there. Woo! Look at my shower blowing about. Well, this is my last set of clean clothes, so I think today is definitely going to have to be a laundry day. I'm going to add some antibacterial stuff. Going to add a bit of shampoo, because why the hell not? Well, there we go. Clothes are all clean now. So yeah, I think I did a good job there. Or as good as I could have anyway. I think that's how you know you did a good job. Look at all that grime and dirt that's come off of my clothes. Yeah, pretty good. Well, I just thought I'd come down to the beach for a little while. The dog was really struggling. It's a bit of a hot one today. So yeah, I think jumping in some cold water will do us some good. I'm going to do a little bit more foraging today. I got some big plans. So I think this stuff here is sea lettuce. So I'm going to collect a bit of this, not too much, just a little handful for my little stew, and that should do fine. Gonna have to get these off at the same time, I think, somehow, like that. Ooh, he squirted me. What the hell? That was rude. Well, that one's not coming. Well, time for the massive walk back down this humongous beach. Oh, and it is a bloody hot one again. Beautiful view though, just beautiful. Oh well, look what I've just come across here. All of this is edible. It's called sea sandwort or seaside plant. I think it has quite a lot of names actually. But yeah, since it's edible, I think I'm going to pick a nice little bit of this to add to my seaside stew. So yeah. Won't get too much. That should be fine, a little handful. Oh my god, guys, I've just smelt this and it smells exactly like cucumber. Like, oh my god, it smells incredible. It smells so tasty. So, to be honest, I think I'm gonna get a bit more. Oh, honestly can't believe how good that smells. Look at all of that. To be honest, I didn't get too many limpets. There's probably about 6 or 7 in there. Oh, lovely. I think I'll give it another 5-10 minutes, then I'll add some more water and then add the seaside plant. Well, what a stunning view to just relax and enjoy while I wait for this seafood broth to cook. Absolutely beautiful. Really is a stunning place in the world down here. Isn't it, Ayana? Is it beautiful? Like you? Yeah. Little seaside broth. Got some of this bread left over as well, which I'm very glad about. Feel like that's going to be a nice addition to this. Oh, that is good. There's a whole clump of sand at the bottom of this saucepan, which I'm not too pleased about. But do you know what? That was damn good. Damn good. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. That was much better than the first dish I prepared. Oh. Well, good morning to you all. Had quite a good night's sleep, to be honest. Yeah, time for a bit of breakfast for sure. It's another day of eating cereal with a fork, unfortunately, but I did read a comment that recommended I should try and whittle a spoon out of the driftwood. Now, if there's any whittlers out there, then I'm sure you know how hard that actually is and what it entails. I've done a little bit, and it is really difficult. I've only got a normal, you know, sort of standard crafting knife, so I don't think it's gonna work as well as you'd expect it to. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Oh yeah, whittling is rather hard if you've never tried it, especially when you've only got a knife. Well, I've been whittling away, and this is what I got so far. It's not too bad. It's got a bit of depth to it for sure. So, and there's no holes in the bottom. Yeah, I'm trying to go really careful not to get any holes in the bottom of it, because then it would not be a spoon anymore. Look at that. Not too bad, is it? Not too bad at all. Yeah, ignore the bit of blood. Definitely didn't have a little accident. But yeah, it's got a good bit of depth to it. No holes still. And nice little handle. So yeah, I think this is going to do great. I'm going to test it out, see if it actually does work. Alright, got a bit of water in my cup. So yeah. Well, if that ain't a spoon, I don't know what is. I definitely want to be putting my tarp up because not only is it really windy, but I'm expecting a lot of rain this week. A lot of rain, pretty much all week. Well, there we go. That's going to make the tent completely waterproof. And there's probably 1,000 better ways I could have done it. But to be honest, I just don't have any rope at all. So this will do for now. It'll keep me nice and dry in the bad weather to come. Wow, the weather outside is absolutely dreadful right now. It is torrential rain and the wind is going crazy. Well, it's about middle of the night and the wind is so strong it's just taking the tarp straight off my tent. So yeah, gonna have to get out and reattach it. Fun. Well, I am not having a good time, to be honest. This is probably my worst night yet. The wind is just absolutely crazy. It just keeps ripping the tarp off. I've had to cover it in sand on the outside and it's made my tent basically half as small as it already is. So, and there's just sand everywhere. Like when this sand is wet, it's so much worse. You can't get rid of it. So this is what happened last night. This is what I had to do. I had to cover the whole of this tarp in sand just to lock it down, because there wasn't really any other way to do it. The wind was just so strong it tore the tarp off quite a few times in the night. So yeah, definitely going to need to get that rope today. Look at that angry looking sky. Definitely not seen the last of that wind. Have we, Ayana? Yeah, should we go to the shop then? Come on then. Well, I'm back in the tent and my card got declined. So yeah, couldn't even get any rope, couldn't even get a new tarp. So I'm literally just stuck with what I have right now. And yeah, feeling really demoralised actually. Yeah, I just don't have the stuff I need to deal with this kind of weather right now. Yeah, I feel like coming back to the sand dunes was such a big mistake. But yeah, what can you do really? This is just ridiculous. The tent is literally collapsing in on me. It's that windy. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to leave and get inside that abandoned building. I just can't think of any alternative. The tent is literally tearing from how powerful the wind is. It is not going to last much longer like this. Yeah, I gotta pack my stuff up. I gotta get out. I need to get to that building. Right now, got a backpack on. Dog's got hers on. And yeah, I just can't carry any more. Gonna need this. I just, yeah, I mean, I want to take everything, including the tent. I'm just gonna have to come back. I can't carry it anymore, and I just hope this tent's still here when I come back. You know, these things are running strong enough to whip this straight up into the air. In fact, I should close it. Well, that's all I got. Yeah, gonna make my way to that building now. It's not even that close, to be honest. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't carrying all this, but yeah, it's gonna be quite a long walk, to be honest. Well, here we are once again. You know, I don't like doing this, but you know the saying, desperate times, desperate measures. It's just got to be done. Absolutely got to be done. Jesus Christ. Don't turn around there watching. Yeah, this is a lot more run down than I could have ever imagined actually. Kids have been having their fun in here, haven't they? Just hoping for one clean room, you know? Let's try down here. Just one clean room. Okay. Alright, this isn't looking too bad actually. It's going to need a proper clean up on that. Oh, careful, careful, come here. Careful. Yeah, honestly, I really didn't want to come in here with the dog. I mean, she's got pretty tough paws, so it would take a lot to get through them. So I think we should be okay, but like I said, guys, desperate measures, you know. But to be honest, this ain't looking too shabby. I mean, let me rephrase that, it's looking very shabby. But it's just not going to get much better, is it, really? To be honest. Oh dear. It's got a working window at least, so you know. Yeah. Honestly, I just don't think it's going to get much better than this, really. So yeah. I guess this is home sweet home, guys. It's got a good view. Dear, oh dear. Well, yeah, I'm going to have to go back, get the tent, because I just feel a bit more clean inside the tent. I'll get the tent set up inside here. And yeah, that'll pretty much be home. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm back here with all my stuff. Well, let's see if the tent's still there. Honestly, would not be surprised if it's just completely gone. Hey, look at that. It is still there. Oh. Right, I'm going to try and pack this down as best as I can. And I'll be on my merry way. But never taking a tent down in like 50-mile-per-hour winds. It looks a little like this. Yeah, let's go. Not having a good time here. Not at all. Well, there we go. All the stuff in this little room. And I'll tell you what, I even bought a dustpan and brush. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to have a good clean up. Not the whole building, obviously. just going to clean up the pathways towards the exit, just so that little Ayana doesn't hurt her feet, because we'll be coming in and out quite often, I imagine. Alright, good morning. Just woke up inside the building. Yeah, it was pretty late by the time I got my tent set up and got the bed all put in. I just sort of collapsed and just went straight to sleep. Until I got woken up in the middle of the night by banging, really loud banging inside this building. Nothing spooky or anything. It's just where most of the windows are missing and the wind is just so strong, it's coming in and just making doors swing around and stuff. But yeah, apart from that, a pretty peaceful night, to be honest. More peaceful than it would have been if I stayed in that tent anyway. In strong winds like that, the tent just gets unbelievably noisy, to the point where you can't even hear yourself think, you know. It's, yeah, really quite bad. I didn't sleep at all the night before because of it. So yeah, I feel like I definitely made the right decision by coming here. I just feel completely sheltered from this storm. So yeah, but I think I'm going to get up, maybe try and have a little look around the building now that it's properly light, and try and fix those banging doors, because yeah, that was really quite annoying last night. Yeah, if anyone was wondering what my tent looks like on the inside, this is it. Got my bed set up and everything. A little bit of food in the corner, toiletry bag, power banks, torch. This is usually the dog's bed, but surprise, surprise, she snuck onto mine in the morning. Outside the tent. Oh. Yeah, not the cleanest floor that you've probably ever seen. Should probably get some socks on quick. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Tent takes up most of the room, and yeah, I decided to barricade the door just a little bit, just as a precaution, you know. Anyone tries to get in, I've got a decent amount of time to get up and get prepared. You know, it's highly unlikely, but it's just little things like that to be safe, you know. Who knows? Back at my favourite spot in the whole wide world, back on these sand dunes. The wind has died down a lot compared to how it was last night and the night before. Even the skies are looking a lot more clearer. The sun's come out too. But yeah, I'm not back here with all my gear. I've just come to pick up a couple of things. Well, got my big bag of food that was buried, and set up a little fire here. Got my frying pan too. But I didn't bring my camera stand out, so you probably won't see a lot of this. I'm just going to get it lit, get some food sorted, and yeah, get it cooking. Just added a bit of cheese, which is definitely the final ingredient, and that's melting away nicely. So yeah, I think this is ready. Well, I'm about halfway or maybe a third way through this meal, and I just wanted to say that I wish you guys were watching me eat this, because I am enjoying this so much. It is incredible how much a little bit of grated cheese makes a difference to the flavour. This is absolutely beautiful. I am thoroughly enjoying this. Well, I feel like a little bit of a meanie because of how little I've left for the dog. But it was just too good, honestly. And anyway, she had basically half of the mince before I cooked this, so go on then, girlie. You want the rest of that? I know you do. Is that yummy? Is that yummy? Oh yeah. Well, I'm back in the building now after that beautiful meal. That is just what I needed, honestly. It's been a good few days since I've had a meal like that, so yeah, really needed that. But yeah, I think I'm going to have a little look around the building. I haven't actually explored it properly yet. I've only been here for one night, and it was all pretty rushed to get in here last night. And all I've done this morning is just sort of sweep some floors and fix some doors from banging around. But in terms of exploring, I haven't even looked around at all. Yeah, I mean, it's just more of the same, really. Different coloured wallpaper, but just more of the same. It's pretty repetitive. It's pretty much what you'd expect. I'm also checking all the doors as I go. Just sort of fixing them all, so to speak. Just so they're not banging around. Not sure what the hell this is about. Oh, this is another way in, actually. People can climb up here. That's what this is. This is so people can climb in. This is literally the other way in. Well, do you know what? I think I'm going to actually remove this. You know, this building is as much anyone else's as it is mine, but I'd just rather know where the only entrance is, you know? So yeah, I'm going to chuck that down there. That worked out pretty nicely, actually. Come on! Come on! I guess maybe the further up you go, the less, I mean, look at that even. That is the best toilet I've seen so far in this place. Gee, it's even got bloody... There's even toilet roll, you know? Well, good morning. Had a really good night's sleep, to be honest. I kind of feel like I fell off half of my bed though this morning. Not sure why. Do you have any idea why that might be, Ayana? Do you? I think you know exactly why. But yeah, I'm going to get up. I got a couple of things planned for today. Probably not going to go out. The weather's just too bad. But I am going to try and fix up this room a little bit. A couple of people in the comments mentioned a couple of things that I should do to make the room better. And so yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So first things first, we need to have a good look around in the kitchen area. Yeah, I was just sort of hoping there'd be maybe a leftover saucepan, something I can make a fire in, basically. Like a metal bin would also be good, but yeah, not so sure there'll be a metal bin. Something like that might do, to be honest. Get a little fire going inside of it. Well, I got all my stuff to cook and to make a fire with, although I'm definitely lacking wood. But you know, there's going to be bits of wood absolutely everywhere in this place to use. Well, yeah, I'd say that's pretty much ready. Definitely cooked. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And to be honest, I'm absolutely bloody starving. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. Beautiful, lovely. Well, I'm just waiting for my pasta to boil, and I was just looking out the window, and do you know what, guys? It's not too bloody bad for a homeless man, is it? I think I've got a better view than most, really. This is absolutely stunning. It really is. I'm just going to add as much of that as I can get out. Lovely. A little update, guys. I found a plug socket. Obviously I wasn't expecting it to work, but I did end up finding the fuse box at the same time, but unfortunately they're all already switched to on, and yeah, there's no power coming out. Of course it would have been a tiny chance that it would have been working, but yeah, imagine that. Just imagine that. Imagine that the power did work. That would be something else. Well, good morning. I'm going to go out, get a little bit of firewood, and I'm going to try out my brand new little kettle. Do you know what, guys? Forget bringing the firewood here. I'm going to go to the firewood, because what a beautiful day it is today. And yeah, it's not windy at all. So yeah, I think it's time to head down to the beach and cook a bit of breakfast, make some coffee, and just enjoy a bit of sunshine, you know, a bit of good weather again. Well, I know it said it was not a windy day, but it's always a little bit more windy down at the beach. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get this there. Oh, beautiful. What an absolute treat, this little kettle. Such a good little thing, honestly. Really happy with it. Yeah, nice cup of coffee there. time to have a little bit of a groom today. Yeah, the sun just wasn't out enough to heat this up. So let's do it with a good old fire. I'll tell you, that's much better with one of these. Much better. There we go. Feel and look a lot better. Well, the looking part is debatable. But yeah, definitely feeling a lot better.
Well, last morning in this building, maybe forever. No, it won't be forever. I'll probably come back here at some point, to be honest. Maybe if I'm having a rough time in winter and I just need a bit of shelter. It's very nice to know this is here.
Well, it served me well while it lasted, but it's time to say goodbye to this room. Gotta get all my gear out of here. Honestly, I think this is going to be a 2-trip thing again. Well, there is the tent all set up, the brand new tent, and yeah, it's really nice, really nice. Have a little look inside. Got all my gear, obviously. But yeah, this was all a little bit rushed, if I'm honest. Just sort of getting here, getting the tent up, and I don't really film myself when I'm walking about the place with this much gear. Look at that. Beautiful cliffs. Yeah, we're really high up here actually. It doesn't look like it or feel like it, but yeah, this is pretty high up. It was great to be out of that abandoned building. Back where me and the dog are just happy it's raining. Right. Yeah, she's having fun with her balls now. She's definitely loving them. Have you look at all those benches down there, and then there's even more here. It's just like a row of them in this whole field. I've never seen so many benches in one place. And yeah, on another note, it started raining a little bit, and I did not bring out my waterproofs. Rookie mistake. On my way back with a nice big suitcase full of food. To be fair to it, it's doing really well on the grass. Really well. So yeah, very happy. Well, I'd be lying if I said that walk didn't absolutely knacker me out. I've just been sat down for like 5 minutes before I had to turn the camera on. But yeah, it was made a lot easier with this bag, thankfully. I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's actually a massive hill between me and civilization, town, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, if I didn't have these wheels and I had to carry all of that shopping up that hill, it would have been a lot worse, I'll tell you that. A lot worse. Right, first things first, gonna get on with this soup, and like I said before, this is all the ingredients that's gonna go in it. Nothing else is going in this soup. Get this in there. There is the finished product. Look at that. Gonna finish it off with a little sprinkle of cheese and fresh broccoli. That is so tasty. I feel like I'm just repeating myself here over and over again, but it is unbelievably good. Well, I literally just woke up about 5-10 minutes ago, and look at that sun out there. It looks absolutely beautiful.
yeah, I can't wait to get out of the tent and just have a good walk around the area, see what I can find. Just having a little bit of breakfast, just finishing off that Stilton on the crackers. So I did just go past a little warning sign saying, you know, this is not open, and this was all boarded up and that. And I am guessing it's because the pathway has somewhat fallen down the cliffside. So I'm just going to take it really slow, really careful, and pray to God that this is not going to be my last video. Oh my goodness, look at that. Just a sheer drop at the end of this little path. Yeah, no wonder this pathway is closed off. What a view though. And it's just such a beautiful day today, really. That is so far down. It might not look like it, but yeah, that is a long drop. Oh wow, I thought that was a lovely little field then, in pristine condition, but it's obviously a golf course. Yeah, I wonder how much of this beautiful woodland they tore up just to build that. It's sad, really. Well, good morning. Not long woke up, and I'm going to head into town straight away because I got absolutely no food in the tent whatsoever. Well, that's all the shopping done, as you can see, and yeah, I ended up spending quite a lot in the shop and got a decent amount, lots of water, lots of tin stuff. Might need to pop down to the shops to get some fresh stuff like vegetables and whatnot, but yeah, I'm hoping this will last for about 2 weeks, and after that I'm really considering moving on to a different place, but yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. Gonna store all this food away safely in the tent. Look at that, it's quite literally a mountain of food inside the tent. Yeah, pretty happy with that. This is literally the only bit of meat that I've got, so I'm going to use that literally tomorrow. It'll be fine just for tonight, it'll be absolutely fine. And the rest of the stuff tends to last quite a long time, like sweet potatoes, baked potatoes, onions, you know, that sort of stuff might be whole foods, but it doesn't necessarily need refrigerating. And yeah, this location I picked under the trees, the sun doesn't hit this part of the woodland at all, so yeah, it definitely doesn't get too hot here. It definitely doesn't get hot inside the tent, and besides, most of this stuff is packaged and tinned. Like I said, I might need to go down to the shop to get some more fresh stuff every now and then, but yeah, this is a really good amount of food, really good amount of food. There is a helicopter outside. It's literally circled my tent about 3 times now. Here it comes again. Well, it's back again for the 4th time. They are literally landing. What? Oh, what is going on? I'm very confused. Oh, look at this. What a beautiful beach. Got these enormous cliffs just up here. And yeah, you can even see all the bits of rocks are coming off and falling down. Sort of exploding on the ground. Yeah, let's hope we're not in the wrong place at the wrong time today.
Look, even more of these mini landslides. And actually, a couple of videos ago, that's where I was filming at the top of there. That's where the path just dropped off, right up there. Yeah, wow, pretty cool. And to be honest, I feel a lot safer under this bit that's already collapsed, as opposed to all of this bit that's kind of looks like it's ready to go at any moment. So I might not have brought a hammer, but this stuff, you don't even need anything really. I think it's mudstone. It just comes off so easily. You literally pick huge chunks up with your hand. So yeah, I'm assuming this is mudstone. But yeah, I think you can find pretty decent fossils in this stuff too. Alright, this might be too much information for most of you, but I've just seen some seaweed over there and I'm dying for a poo. So, you know, I think you can add those two things up and know exactly what's going to happen. When nature calls, nature calls. Well, that was one of the most terrifying poos of my life. I started sinking into some mud over there. And you're right next to the cliff faces. Literally danger from below, danger from above. Yeah, not ideal. Well, I probably spent about 40 minutes to an hour now looking for fossils. Haven't found anything too interesting yet. I think I'm a pretty bad fossil hunter, to be honest with you. Wow, look at the formations in that big rock then. I just used my rock identification app and apparently it's calcite. It looks pretty cool though. Really cool. Well, many hours later, and this is all I've been able to find. And I have no idea what it is, but surely that's got to be something, right? That has got to be something. But yeah, no idea what it is, but pretty cool. And there's something in here too. Couldn't tell you what it is, but there's some sort of shell sticking out of there, and maybe another one there. So yeah, there's definitely something in there. Well, I'll tell you what guys, fossil hunting is hard work. I'm here sweating like crazy, just bashing rocks together, trying to find fossils and stuff. And yeah, I've not found anything too crazy, but I am happy with what I have found. You know, found some little cool specimens. And to be honest, the main thing is just look at this view, you know. I can't think of a better place to do a bit of fossil hunting, really. It's just absolutely stunning. Well, back home now, and oh god, yeah. It doesn't matter how many times I go up that hill with how much stuff. Oh, it does not get any easier. Whew. Gonna have a little lie down, about 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna think about getting a bit of food on the fire. Oh yeah. That is definitely ready. Gonna cook a little bit of pasta now quickly. Oh, look at that. If that's not a beautiful Bolognese, then I don't know what is. Well, I literally just finished recording my outro for the last video, and if you did watch that, you'll know that I've got a really busy day today. Well, I say busy, but as busy as it can be for someone like me. I've got to go to the laundrette and collect all my clean clothes. I've got a few parcels that have apparently been delivered to the post office. So yeah, I need to get down there and see what's come. I need to get a lot more water since I've basically run out already. Well, back at camp, got all my stuff here. Look at this. That's all my clean clothes. They folded it and even bagged it up. You know, that is nice. You can tell I've never used a proper laundrette before. And yeah, I probably won't again with how much that cost. But yeah, oh, I can smell the freshness even through the bag. So yeah, that's lovely. But yeah, before I do get some clean clothes on, I'm definitely gonna have a nice shower. Right, just getting some water heated up, ready for this lovely shower. And I mean that, I think this is gonna be the best one that I've had for a little while. I've just looked in my tent for my shampoo and my soap, and I can't find them anywhere. Now I'm pretty sure I did run out of the shampoo last time I had a shower, which was in the building, but I definitely had a lot of that soap left, and I feel like I've just left it there accidentally. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So it's just gonna have to be a hot water shower today with no soap or anything. It'll do for now. Still gonna have to crouch a bit, but that's gonna be a big improvement. Before I have that shower though, I'm gonna make use of the rest of this hot water and just do a bit of cleaning. This is the best shower yet. Look at that spray. Amazing. This is the highest tide I've seen while I've been on this beach, and apparently it's fully high tide in about half an hour. So I'm thinking if I go any further I might actually get stranded. Found a ball. Do you want the ball? Do you? Go on, you've done it 100 times now. Good girl. Found a cuttlefish here. I think Diana might like that. You want this? Come here then. Nom. Well, I'm back at home now. It's going to get dark in about an hour and a half. The sun is literally just setting over there right now. So yeah, I'm going to get a bit of food on the go. I'm going to do something nice and simple tonight. Just going to do some baked potatoes, wrap them in foil, chuck them on the fire. there is literally a donkey sanctuary right next to where I was camped. Well, it's a bit of a walk, but it's fairly close. So yeah, I decided to come over here. I bought a big thing of straw first for the donkeys, so hopefully they'll accept this as a donation. And yeah, I just figured I'd have a little walk around, say hello to the donkeys and that. Well, here it is, the donkey sanctuary. These donkeys are too cute. They got these little feeders as well that they play with when food comes out of. Not a care in the world, apart from the grass. You're gonna say hello? You're gonna be gentle? No, it doesn't even care about you, Ayana. Only cares about its grass. That is a lot of donkeys in there. Oh, hello. You look young. Are you young? You're going to say hello, Ayana? Oh, they're very interested. Good girl. Well, as you can see, I'm absolutely drenched in sweat. It is always a boiling hot day when I pick to move. So yeah, that's not making it much easier. But yeah, should be at the new spot pretty soon now. Well, I just dropped off the kit about 5 minutes away. Just thought I'd do a bit of recon. And this place looks absolutely perfect. Look at these woods, absolutely untouched. No footpaths, nothing like that. I had to scramble over a bush and a fence to get in, so yeah, I think this is definitely going to be my spot, somewhere in these woods. It is looking really nice. Oh. 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 Oh, that was such a brutal walk, you know. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't like almost 30 degrees. But yeah, it's an absolute scorcher today. To be completely honest with you, I don't think I'm going to be cooking anything tonight. I did buy a little bit of bacon because I knew I'd be hungry, but I think I'm just going to get some fresh clothes on, head back into town and just get some fish and chips, really. I think I've earned it, let's be honest. Well, that was quite a stressful move, actually. Yeah, it's not just like jumping on a train and relaxing for like 5 hours. There was a lot of uphill walking on this one as well, and didn't have a clue where I was going when I got to that to the little town. I did literally no research with this spot. I just completely winged it. But yeah, I'm really happy with my my location, and I feel like a sense of peace has fallen over me now. Now that I've arrived, got everything set up. Gonna head into town now, get some fish and chips, and probably do a bit of shopping because I'm definitely gonna need to get a bit of water up to my camp. So yeah. Oh my goodness, look at this beautiful bird. Oi, Ayana, don't you dare. Wow. You're a big peacock, aren't you? I've never seen one that close before. Very cool animals. What on earth is that tail? What is that? Clean a bloody chimney with that. Well, back at camp now, and a bit of a disaster with the wheelie suitcase. One of the wheels, as you can see, is completely knackered. And yeah, it doesn't even properly go around anymore. You can see where it's just been scraping along the floor. And that's not all, the whole bag is just completely knackered now. There's holes and tears everywhere from how much weight has been in here. So yeah, I mean, you know, it was never designed to be outdoors. You know, this was always meant to be like an airport suitcase. So even the fact that it's lasted a month out here, I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. But yeah, I definitely need to find an off-road version of one of these with some big fat tyres on the bottom. Because yeah, this suitcase has helped me out a lot, a hell of a lot, you know. But now it's literally getting to the point where I'm just dragging the suitcase along the floor, and you can see, yeah, it's not having a good time. Well, I've just been unpacking for about 20 minutes, getting my tent all comfortable and how I like it. And yeah, this is pretty much how it is. Got the nice thick airbed under there, pillow. I use this coat for the dog's bed. She's pretty happy with that. Suitcase full of food, bag full of all sorts of stuff, clothes, and the end of the bed here. So yeah, that is it. Isn't that it? You gonna come here in your bed? Good girl. Well, that's me done for today, guys. It's been a really long day. It always is when I'm moving locations, especially when it's like 30 degrees. It's been a real tough one today. So yeah, I'm gonna feed the dog, feed myself, and yeah, I'm just ready to hit the sack. I was just admiring this big tree that's fallen down here, or half fallen down. It's got all its roots coming up, and underneath it, all of this sort of moist soil stuff, it's actually clay. That is actually clay. That's really cool. Yeah, there's bloody heaps of it. Well, back in my tent now, and yeah, that was a really short walk. Finding that clay cut it short, because it's given me some really good ideas. And so yeah, I want to make, or try to make, a clay fire pit. Well, there we go, there's the pit. I'd like for it to be a little bit deeper, but unfortunately the soil here is just a bit too tough, and my shovel stick is not working very well. But yeah, hopefully this will do fine. Alright, this is literally the only thing I've got to put all the clay in. Alright, I think I'm going to need one more batch of clay. Well, there it is. Not too bad. Just got to let it dry, and hopefully it doesn't crack. I mean, even if it does, it's not going to be the end of the world. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Not the most extravagant fire pit, but it is a fire pit nonetheless. Is that your stick? Bring it here then. Right, I'm not quite sure how I got here, but look at this place. It's like these roads have not been touched in years. So weird. Like, you can absolutely tell that these roads do not get driven on. It's just like some random little roads in the middle of the woods. It's just bizarre. Well, it's the next day now, and I pretty much just spent all of yesterday walking around, getting a real good feel of the land around me. I was also looking for a river or a stream or something like that, so I can just have as much water as I could possibly need. But unfortunately, I couldn't find one that was anywhere near my camp. So yeah, still going to have to be using the shops for water, which is a little bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Well, it's cracked a little bit overnight, and I don't think it's even completely dry. Yeah, it's not. But that's okay. I wasn't expecting it to be completely dry. I'm just going to go ahead and light a fire in it anyway. Maybe that'll speed up the drying process. Maybe it will explode, but hopefully not. Alright, that's looking perfect now. I'm going to put the grill on. And I'm doing something really simple this morning. It's just going to be some toast. Might add a bit of cheese to it as well. Nice cheese on toast. Alright, that's looking lovely and toasted. Oh yeah. Get a bit of tin foil. Add a load of cheese. I wish I had some tomatoes, but yeah, I just don't have many ingredients right now. Let that heat up and get the cheese all melted. I don't want to brag, but that may have been the best cheese toastie I've ever had in my life. Probably because I packed it with cheese. So when I was walking through these woods yesterday, I noticed at the far end there was a load of nettles. And yeah, I threw away my coffee and my tea bags and my my sachets of milk, because I just don't drink that much hot stuff out here really, especially in this sort of weather. But today it's a lot cooler and I'm actually craving a nice hot drink. So yeah, I was going to do a little bit of nettle tea. It's actually really healthy, and surprisingly tasty. So yeah, gonna go find some nettles and make some nice nettle tea. Alright, here are all the nettles. I've got my gloves on, although these aren't proper gardening gloves or anything, they're winter gloves. So I'm not even sure they're going to work. Seems like they are going to work, which I'm glad about. So I was just on my way back and I noticed quite a few little bones on the floor. There's something about these sort of conifer forests that just seem to have so many animal bones. Maybe it's because they're just easy to spot on this terrain. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. A badger maybe? Because it does look quite big. Yeah, I think that's a badger skull. On top of it anyway. That's quite a large bone as well. I can see another just over there. Another here. Probably foxes or badgers or something like that. There's just so many. That'll be a little squirrel, I think. Or maybe quite a big rat. I think that's a squirrel though. There's something just intriguing about finding stuff like this. I don't know, it's just sort of like a little reminder that, you know, there's so many stories, all these untold stories that just happen, you know. These were once living creatures that were running around, hunting, foraging, maybe they even raised young. You know, they've all got their own little story to be told, but they never will be told. It's sort of the same with trees as well, especially these massive old trees. You know, some of the things they've seen, well, they don't have eyes so they can't see, but some of the things they would have seen, you know, all the changes in the landscape over time. It's just interesting. There's so many untold stories in the world. So many. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to that nettle tea. Get all this into my little kettle, break it up a little bit. And now we wait. Look at that. I know it kind of looks like urine, but I promise you, oh, it smells so good. Oh. You can just taste the goodness in nettle tea, you really can. If I had to describe the taste, I'd say it's sort of like spinach. It's a lot like spinach actually. It is just packed full of flavour. It really is. Ah, that was lovely. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're a pretty pony, aren't you? Aren't you a pretty pony? Yes, you are. Hey? Shall I bring you an apple? Would you like an apple? You can't eat my doggy's ears. You can't eat those. Oh, that's funny. Well, I was just going to make a short trip into town. I don't actually need anything, but I did want to check the charity shops. Sort of trying to make a habit out of just having a little look in there and see what they've got. Hello again. Did I bring you some apple? Is that yummy? What about some celery? Oh. Oh. Well, had a bit of a late start to the day. Yeah, I couldn't really sleep last night, but I got to get up and get out and get some more water because that's literally all I've got left. And yeah, there is something else I'm going to do, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Well, on my way now to restock on water, and I'll probably end up getting a little bit of food as well. Oh, well, back at camp now. I need to stop camping on top of hills. Oh, it's pretty brutal. I'm going to do a lot more research for my next spot in a couple of weeks. Make sure I'm on low ground and next to a river or a stream or something. Because yeah, carrying water uphill, it's too much. It's just too much. Well, it's definitely time to get a bit of food on the go. I am absolutely starving. I got the fire going earlier. Now, I've never cooked eggs like this before, but someone in the comments said that you can just put these straight on the hot coals and they will cook. But apparently they can explode if they're a bit cold. So I'm just going to heat them up a little bit first, get them nice and warm. And while those eggs warm up a little bit, I'm going to put these cobs in some tin foil. Actually, I might add a splash of water. Just a tiny little dash. Put those right on there. Right, these eggs are feeling a lot more warmer now, so I think I'm just going to chuck them straight on. Ooh. Right, I think this is all done. Moment of truth. These eggs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely cooked. Definitely a bit of a strange one. Corn, mackerel and eggs. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy it nonetheless. It's funny, I just tried looking for a little bit of cutlery, but if this ain't finger food, I don't know what is. Mmm. Oh, they are good. Right, so I've decided what I'm going to spend most of today doing. I'm going to try and build a little bit of a shelter over my fire. And that's going to keep it dry from the thunderstorm. It means I can cook while it's pouring down with rain. It's not going to be anything extravagant, I'll tell you right now. It's just going to be something that will do the job. But saying that, I have done quite a lot of outdoor primitive shelter building, so I have a good idea of what to do. And I think I'm just going to build a sort of lean-to over the fire. I think that's going to be the easiest and simplest way to do it, and the most effective. Alright, this is exactly what I was looking for, you know. I have no interest in cutting down any trees myself, would never do that. But these are already fallen and not too rotten or anything. So yeah, I'm going to cut a bit of this off. Probably about there. So this is where an axe comes in really handy to get all these knobbly bits off. Oh, yeah, like I said, this is so much easier with an axe, a little hatchet. Woo. But yeah, I stopped carrying hatchets around a long time ago. They just weigh a ton, you know, just weigh an absolute ton. Alright, I've done some rough measurements. But like everything in life, I am partly winging it. Right, now I'm going to need to sharpen the ends of these, just so that they can stick in the ground a little bit easier. So yeah, this is the basic structure of it. Just have a log that rests on the top there, and it is quite sturdy. But you know, it doesn't need to be that sturdy, it's only for a bloody fireplace. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And then you just line all the other sticks up on this side, and it creates a little shelter from the rain. Alright, well, I've been super busy cutting all these logs to size, and hopefully this is going to be enough. I'm really praying it's going to be enough. So as you can see, it is completely covering the clay fire pit. So when it does rain, it'll all slide down there. But obviously there's a few little gaps in that in there, so it's not completely waterproof just yet. But that's where the clay is going to come in handy yet again. I really love doing this stuff, really love it. You know, I'm no expert at bushcraft, but if clay is involved, then count me in. Look at that then, no more sunlight coming through these bits here. Yeah, I am pretty happy with that. I'm pretty sure that will keep all of the rain off the fire pit. So yeah. Oh, right, the final step for this little shelter, just to make sure it's fully waterproof and no water gets through or anything. So I'm just going to cover it in these pine needles. They're going to stick quite easily while this clay is wet. So yeah, that is the finished product. and I am pretty confident that that's going to be waterproof now. Pretty damn confident. Well, here's the first little fire in the sheltered clay fire pit. Now, of course, I need to be a little bit careful about the roof setting on fire. Well, after all that today, no doubt I am a sweaty, muddy man right now, so I thought it'd be a good idea to have a little shower. Woo. Oh, god damn, that is good. That is good. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Crisis averted. Oh. Well, I'm feeling lovely and clean now. I tell you, there's nothing like an outdoor shower. Honestly, I haven't really used these a lot in the past, you know. I've just been roughing it for the most part, like jumping in the ocean, jumping in rivers, stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, these are an absolute game changer. Yeah, really nice hot shower in the woods. There's nothing quite like it. Well, it's going to be another boring day for me, unfortunately, because all my power banks are practically at zero. So yeah, going to need to find somewhere to charge them up. But luckily, it's quite a gloomy day today, so perfect day to, you know, sit indoors somewhere, really. It's going to be a bit boring though, like I said. I do have a book on me. It's called The Trespasser's Companion. It's something that someone sent out to me, and yeah, it's a really good book. I've read a few chapters so far, and it's right up my alley. Get this lovely meat in there. It's not going to be a Bolognese without the meat, is it? I might save half of this, not too sure. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I think the rest is going in. Alright, that's coming along beautifully now. Although I kind of wish I didn't add all the meat. I'm not going to be able to fit the mushrooms in now. Chopped tomatoes. Get a bit of water in there too. Going to add a tiny bit of salt. And a lot of Italian herbs. Lovely. Oh, that smells so good. Do you know what? I think there's just enough room in there to fit a few mushrooms in, so I'm going to cut a couple up. Bit of cheese to finish it off. Quite a lot of cheese. Wow, I cannot wait to dig into this. It's been too long since I cooked my last Bolognese, so yeah, I've been craving this for a while now. Well, guten Morgen. Not sure why I turned German. Probably because I haven't slept at all. Yeah, that was one of the worst night's sleep of my life. Just got a lot on my mind, really. Maybe I'll talk about it later, maybe I won't. But yeah, I'm going to get myself up. Got all that washing that I need to do today. First I'm going to have a little bit of breakfast, but it's probably just going to be a banana and some of these, what are they called? My brain's just not working today, guys. But yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of breakfast and I'm going to get myself up. Well, had some breakfast, brushed my teeth, And yeah, I'm on my way now to the river. I got my bag with a couple of bottles, all my washing. And I also brought all my pots and pans and stuff like that. Get it all done in one go, you know? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Right, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to fill this up with water first. Got my little bar of soap. This is a very natural soap as well, so no bad stuff in it or anything like that. One bit of clothing done, about 20 to go. Wow, look at all that, all clean washing. Oh, lovely. And I'll tell you what, it smells really good. So yeah, who needs a washing machine, eh? But now I got to do my pots and pans and cutlery and toothbrushes. Well, last job now. Just going to fill up some water bottles. Well, I can't even explain how good that feels. Clean clothes, clean cutlery, and 2 bottles of water. You know, I've just been so busy cleaning the clothes and stuff that I didn't even realise how beautiful this spot is down here. Honestly, it makes me want to move my tent and all my kit much closer down here, but it would be a bit of a trek. I think I might have to dip my feet in, guys. I think it's going to have to be done. Are you going to come in as well? Are you? Oh, that is good. Very refreshing. Alright, it's actually a lot deeper than I thought over here, so I think that goes up to my waist, so yeah. Let's try and scramble across these rocks here. Find a shallower area. Hey? Ow, these rocks are sharp. Not ideal. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where I want to get to. I want to get over to these little... They're not really waterfalls, are they? More like water features. See if we can get there. Okay, it gets a bit deep over here. It's a little bit deep, isn't it? Hey? A little bit deep. Yeah, looks like I'm not going to be able to make it to either of these little waterfall things. It's a shame. It just gets a bit too deep. I might as well go swimming at that point. You going swimming? You can't get that, it's a rock. You silly girl. Oh no! No! Well, thank you very much, Ayana. Oh dear. Oh. All done. So I'm planning to do a little 2-day expedition up on Dartmoor. I just got to buy a tarp tomorrow and then I'm going to head straight up there. That's the plan anyway. But my shoes are in a little bit of a sorry state. This one especially is quite literally falling apart. So yeah, I'm going to need to figure out a way to fix this, and all I can think of is to use the glue from my puncture repair kit. Alright, it's been a few minutes. My fingers are literally stuck to the shoe. That's nice. Well, I think that is as good as it's going to get, really. And yeah, just going to have to put it to the test tomorrow. Keep my fingers crossed. Well, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning and the early birds are starting to sing, and I am way too excited to go back to sleep. So I'm going to start packing early for my little trip up onto Dartmoor. Well, this is definitely not what I expected to be doing at 5:30 in the morning, but unfortunately my clothes weren't completely dry. Well, the ones I want to take are not completely dry. They're dry for the most part, there's just a few damp spots on here, so yeah, give me like 10 minutes and I should be ready to go. Well, I was just about to go and I just realised my other shoe is now falling apart. So, yeah, you gotta laugh about it, really. Honestly, from the moment I've woken up, I feel like the universe does not want me to go to Dartmoor. Everything's been against me this morning. Well, I'll tell you what, universe, I'm going anyway. You can't stop me. Well, I'm well on my way with my floppy shoe. It's doing my head in. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to stop in town and stop off at a shop and hopefully find a cheap pair of shoes. Well, they're definitely not very outdoorsy, but I'm just glad to have a working pair of shoes now. Straight in the bloody bin. Good riddance. Can't believe I thought they were going to last another month. We are on the periphery of... Is that the right word? Periphery? No, that doesn't sound right. But yeah, we're on the outskirts of Dartmoor now. Oh, there we go. Look at that for timing. As soon as I start recording that we're on the outskirts, that pops up. Well, look at that view. I think that's the hard part done. Unless we are going to climb one of the peaks. Yeah, I'm starting to realise why the universe might have been against me this morning. It's actually a really, really, really hot day. It's only 10 o'clock and it's about 24 degrees. So, woo, yeah, it's going to be a scorcher today. Oh wow, how idyllic is this? Apart from the sounds of guns going off in the background. Oh yes, but you're thirsty, aren't you? Oh, look at that. How cool is that? Oh, yeah, what an awesome formation of rocks this is. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and get to the top of here. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was when I was at the bottom. Come on, you're a rock climbing dog. Yes, you are. Come on then. Good girl. Oh wow. Wow. Feel like the king of the world from up here. So beautiful, especially in that direction. probably shouldn't have gone off the path, but I couldn't really help myself. And there's no other animals around, which makes me feel even worse about this whole situation. Okay, there's some sheep over there. I'm gonna head towards them. I trust the sheep more than I trust myself. I can hear flowing water. That's what I need right now. I need to dunk my whole head into a river or a stream. Oh no, where you gone? You fell down. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus. That is unbelievably deep. That scared me. Did that scare you? I just had to pull her out. Oh, okay, we need to be very careful walking here. There are actual hazards. Oh, is that a road? Oh, it is. Oh, I've never been so happy to see a road before. Oh, lovely. Well, right back where we started all those hours ago. Yeah, that was a great little trip, that was. Even though I didn't stay the night, I'm not too upset about it. That was a really, really, really fun trip. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see my tent. I don't know how long that was. I think that was about probably like 15 miles round trip. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to go have a lie down. I may not get back up for the next 10 hours. Oh. Oh. Well, hello lovely people of YouTube. I am back with a brand new phone. Well, not a brand new phone, but a brand new screen on my phone. Not going to talk about how much it cost. I will say that the screen cost more than what I paid for this phone in the first place. So, yeah. Don't really want to think about it. Going to pretend it never happened, and yeah, just going to move on. But yeah, I thought a good way to de-stress would be to take a nice stroll through these woods. So that's exactly what I'm going to do this morning. And yeah, weather's a bit gloomy today. It's not been great for the past few days really. But I'm not complaining at all. You know, sometimes that heat just gets a bit too much. Especially for the dog, you know. She much prefers this kind of weather. Come on, it's this way. Tell you what, some of these oak trees are absolutely enormous. Like, look at this one here. Absolutely huge. I usually don't stick to pathways, but even on the pathway, this is one of the most beautiful woodlands I've ever walked in. You know, it's so diverse as well. You've got these massive beech trees, enormous chestnut trees, conifers over this side. So diverse. Oh, on a nice hazel tree with some hazelnuts. They don't look ripe yet though. Wow, I was in those woods for like 2 hours, completely lost track of time. Yeah, I was just having a really nice stroll. But yeah, instead of going back to camp, I'm going to head to the nearest shop and get a few bits and pieces. I'm running a bit low on fresh veg, stuff like that. Oh, there was someone guarding the way back to my tent, and just in case it's the landowner or something, I don't want to get caught out. So yeah, going to be trying to get my shopping through this little gap here. Yeah, to be honest, it's probably about time that I figured out an alternative sneaky route back to my tent. Because, yeah, you never know when it might come in handy. Case in point. Oh, home sweet home. Well, just having a little bit of an early lunch because I kind of skipped breakfast this morning. I was just way too eager to go and get my phone. Well, I just want to quickly apologise for not replying to a single comment for the past few days. Obviously, you know, my phone broke, so it was literally impossible to reply to anyone. I couldn't even talk to my friends. And even simple things like checking the time or checking my map. Yeah, you don't realise how much you rely on a bit of kit until it does break. So I did try and use my time quite wisely out here while I didn't have the phone. I wanted to get like a load of tasks done that would just make life a little bit easier. I reorganised all of my kit, cleaned the whole tent out, so that's all nice and neat now. I filled up loads of water bottles at the river, so now I've got a decent amount of water. I've got about 5 bottles. So yeah, that's going to help out a lot. And also, I stockpiled all of this firewood. Yeah, literally got all of this thin stuff, thicker sticks here, and big logs here. And yeah, hopefully this is going to last pretty much until I move spots again. Oh yeah, and I found a little trowel buried away in the mud. So yeah, that was nice. But yeah, it's about 5 o'clock now. I'm starving hungry, so I'm going to cook a bit of food. It's just starting to rain as well. Hopefully it doesn't get too much worse. Well, if that don't tickle your fancy, you must be a vegetarian. There's no other explanation. I think the secret to a good burger is a good bit of cheese and a slice of bacon. Absolutely. But yeah, it's starting to rain quite heavily now, so I'm going to get in the tent and finish this off before my buns get soggy. Well, going to enjoy this late breakfast / early lunch. I'm going to enjoy it in the tent since it's a little bit damp outside today. And yeah, I've got some lovely bread to go with it. So yeah, I can't wait to dig into this. Well, despite having a bit of a late start to the day, I am going to get out and do some stuff. I'm going to visit somewhere today that I've never gone before. It's somewhere that some locals have actually recommended I go. And I've checked on my map and it looks like a really beautiful place. I'm not going to tell you where it is, you're just going to have to wait and find out. Well, a very short bus trip and we've arrived in this quaint little village called Lidford. And look at that. Wow. Look at this thing. Oh, we can go up. Oh, this is what it was. A medieval prison and courthouse. Pretty cool. Well, that was just a little something extra. Now it's on to the main attraction, the main reason I came here. Well, I didn't plan this very well, guys. I'm at Lidford Gorge and I was gonna have a look around, but apparently you got to pay quite a lot to get in. It's like almost 14 quid for a ticket. bit too pricey for my liking, really. So yeah, I think I'm going to sneak in. Got this fence here, I'll just clamber over it. Going to keep the dog on a lead because this is a big cliff here. Pretty cool. Looks like I might be able to get all the way down here. Found the proper back way, eh? Woo. Ah. Beautiful. Just got some very funny looks from people. Probably because they had to pay a ridiculous amount and I didn't. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear.
Well, good morning guys. I slept rather well. The dog was farting like crazy last night. Really nasty, eggy farts. So apart from that, I slept really well. You were a little fart machine last night, weren't you? Eh? Weren't you? Yes, you were. But yeah, guys, I did have some big plans for today. I was looking at my maps and I found some really cool places I was going to go and visit today. But then I checked the weather and apparently it's going to be raining pretty much all day. It's meant to start in like an hour. So yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on that idea, maybe leave it till tomorrow. And yeah, I think I'm just going to do some sort of mundane stuff today. Things like shopping. I got to pick something up at the post office as well. So yeah, I'm going to get myself up and do that.
Well, just my luck, guys. As soon as I come out of the shop and look, it is absolutely pouring with rain. Yeah, pretty sad. I'm honestly going to sit here and just wait until the rain stops. Oh, back at camp. Yeah, I'm not as wet as I thought I'd get, to be honest. I think it was a good shout to wait for the worst of it to pass. I was only waiting there for about 20-30 minutes, so yeah, not too bad. And it still is raining quite a bit, but yeah, under here it's a really good spot. I got all this protection from the canopy, so yeah, it's not too bad here, but I'm still going to get in the tent, sort of dry myself off. These boots just look and feel incredible. Honestly, it feels a bit of a shame to even wear them. I kind of just want to frame them, you know, and keep them nice and clean and dry. Good riddance, cheap Primark crap trainers. And hello, lovely, beautiful boots. Oh, they feel incredible. Well, don't you love it when you get all your waterproofs on and then the sun comes out and the forecast for rain disappears? God bless British weather and British forecasts. God bless both of those things. Look at these guys. They're flying pretty low. Oh, even got some old trains over here. They're looking a bit worse for wear. Look at that for a bit of old train machinery. It's pretty cool. No idea what it is. I'm sure someone can tell me. Sort of like a mini crane. Oh, look at that for an abandoned building then. You could make a home out of that, I reckon. And I doubt anyone's going to come checking in there. There's literally another one here. I think old railway tracks are literally a gold mine for abandoned buildings and shelters. Yeah, I'd really love to get in there. I really would love to. There's another tiny little one over there. And here it is, one of the main reasons I came here, to see this viaduct. I don't know why I came here actually, I really don't like heights. Oh wow, it's beautiful though. That's the next place I'm heading over there, to the reservoir. Take a little walk along the dam. Danger of death. I don't know, looks pretty beautiful to me. Let's have a look on the scary side. Woo! Yeah, that's a pretty long way down. Oh wow, look at this guys. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, that was such a beautiful day out. Yeah, really, really nice. But yeah, I'm ready to get back and cook a bit of dinner. Absolutely starving. Right, it is absolutely dinner time because I am starving hungry. I'm gonna chuck some potatoes in here, peeled and chopped. Right, potatoes are definitely done. Right, since I got cream from yesterday, I might as well add a little bit. Well, there it is. Bangers and mash. It doesn't get more bloody British than that, does it, really? Well, this is why you don't leave your cream outside, far away from the tent. Something's eating it all. What could have even done that? Ayana, come here. That was you, wasn't it? Look at that guilty face. Was that you? Was that you? Naughty puppy. You ate my cream. Ayana's gone running off after a squirrel. any second now. There you are. Stop obsessing over the squirrels. You're never going to catch one. You're never going to catch one. But yeah, today's pretty much going to be dedicated to cleaning and washing, not only myself, but all of my stuff. I'm going to start off by cleaning out my whole tent, and then I'm going to clean all my pots and pans, and then I'll cut my hair and have a shower. So yeah. Well, everything's spick and span now, apart from me. So yeah, gonna have a trim and then I'm gonna have a shower. Well, here we go. Time to say goodbye to the mop head. I hope this is fully charged, because if it stops halfway through, I will not be amused. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Yeah, I might as well do the facial hair as well. I wasn't going to, but I suppose it could use a bit of a tidy up. Well, definitely time for a shower now. Oh, wow, there we go. I think I could almost pass as not a homeless man. Almost. Look at this beautiful light coming through the trees. I can just tell it's a beautiful sunset right now. I'm gonna have to go and look at it. Oh yes, look at that. Beautiful. Well, sorry to anyone who is afraid of spiders, but these guys are pretty cute anyway. And yeah, he's got a little parasite on his abdomen. You see that little orange spot? All right, buddy. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, mate, you're not making it easy. Oh, I just got it. I just got it. Well, there it is, the little parasite thing. I think it's a parasitic wasp egg, actually, because it doesn't really look like a mite, does it? Is someone a little bit excited today? Are you a little bit excited today? Lots of energy? What are you digging for? Look at how muddy you're getting. It's a root. Is that really what you wanted? A root. You're such a silly girl. You got it. Are you happy? You're happy now? Go on, go jump back in. Go clean up. Go on, in. In. Good girl. But yeah, I think I'm just going to have a bit of a chilled one today. I'm probably going to do a bit of exercising, and then I'll do a bit of reading, and hopefully by then it'll be dinner time. Woo! That was a workout in itself. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. I kind of wish I'd done this the second I got here, because then I could have been exercising with this the whole time. But that's all right. Well, good morning. Today's the day. Finally going to be moving on. So yeah, I'm going to get myself up and hopefully get everything packed away in less than an hour. Well, there we go, all packed up, and that only took about 45 minutes. Yeah, just about managed to get everything into this granny trolley, but honestly, I feel like it's sort of gonna burst at the seams. As long as I can get to my new location, then I'll be happy. And yeah, I still got to fit these two things in. I'm not sure where they're gonna go. I think I'm just gonna have to try and squeeze them into the backpack. And then yeah, I'm ready to go. Just headed towards this little woody area, hoping to find a good camping spot, but I'm kind of struggling actually. I'm going to keep looking around and fingers crossed I can find somewhere. Oh, what? Oh my god. Someone's already been living here by the looks of it. Wow, what a disgusting mess as well. Horrible. Yeah, that is a shame. This would have been a decent spot as well. Damn. Oh well, keep looking. Yeah, I need to be a bit careful because there's a cliff literally down here somewhere. I'm hoping there'll be a little spot here, properly out the way. Oh my god. Oh, it looks so beautiful. So beautiful. Well, I've just come across this little bit here, which is all nice and flat. Could pitch up here, but it's right next to a public footpath, so yeah, going to be having a lot of people walking past, which is not ideal. You know, I might have to pitch up here just for the first night until I figure something else out. I don't know. I'm going to carry on looking for a little bit longer first. All right, I think I might have found somewhere that's sort of appropriate. Even got a nice view of the sea down there with a little beach. That looks lovely. Yeah, got to get down this sort of little cliff bit now with this super heavy trolley. Not sure how this is going to work. Yeah, no idea how I'm going to get back up. Deal with that when it comes to it. So this is looking pretty decent. Someone's already been here. But yeah, it's just fairly flat. How close am I to the cliffs here? Yeah, a little bit close. Just a little bit. So yeah, I think this is going to be my spot. Just for tonight anyway. I've been hiking around this area for hours now. And there is a footpath at the top of here, which isn't ideal, especially with my big red tent. But yeah, it's going to have to do for tonight. Can't afford to be picky right now. Is that better? Hey? Well, there we go, all set up. Yeah, I keep hearing the speedboats going across on the coastline. It's making me a little bit jealous. Oh, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to head to the pub. I'm probably just going to buy a bit of food. You know, I'm absolutely knackered after today. And if I'm being completely honest, the last few hours have been a little bit stressful, just trying to find a place to pitch up my tent. Even this place isn't really, you know, ideal, but it's just going to have to do for now. How on earth is the dog going to get back up there? Oh. Go on, go on. Good girl. Wait there. Oh. You're a good girl, aren't you, eh? We're definitely going to need to find an easier way, though, if I stay here. Go on, go get it! Oh, it's a bit rough, isn't it? I think someone's a little bit tired, aren't they? Aren't they?
Well, good morning. I slept so well last night and it's going to be another beautiful day. So yeah, I'm going to get myself up and do a bit of walking on the coastline.
What a beautiful coastline. Wow. Looks like there's some private beaches down here. Not sure how you get to them though. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, that's where I'm trying to get to, this little peninsula bit. There's a little building on this thing. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, that's where I'm heading. Oh, these are some steep steps. Oh, now that looks like fun. That looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, it's quite small actually. It's a lot smaller than I expected. But time for the walk back now. And when I do get back, I'm going to head into town, do a bit of shopping, because I've got literally no food in the tent.
What's that? What's that for you? Is that yummy?
But yeah, it's such a boiling hot day. I think I'm going to have to go for a little swim. I'd be a fool if I didn't, really. Well, definitely time to head back now because the tide is coming back in. So, be a little bit foolish to stick around here, that's for sure. Nothing too fancy tonight, just gonna cook some baked potatoes straight on the fire. Well, it's the next day now, guys. I came straight down to the beach because, yeah, I guess I'm a sucker for the beach. But also I wanted to do a little bit of foraging again today. So yeah, I'm going to try and collect some limpets, but this time I want to cook them a bit more fancier than I did last time. Maybe fry them up with some garlic and onions. Like, that sounds really, really nice. Ooh, cuttlefish. Cuttlefish spoon. Dog might like that. There's some cuttlefish. Do you want that? Eat it. Look at all of that. Lovely bit of sea lettuce. Oh yeah.
That is going to be beautiful. Get that in there. Quite a lot actually. Well, good morning guys. I know I've only been here for a few days, but I'm definitely going to be moving on now, find a better spot, because yeah, it is just so touristy around here. Oh, that's everything packed up. Time to try and get back up this little cliff now. Well, it's about 5 hours later now. Finally found my new spot. It's going to be right here on this lovely bit of flat. There's a bit of protection from the canopy, and best of all, I'm right next to the coast. Well, there we go, all set up at the new spot, and I can already tell I'm going to be 100 times happier at this location. It is just so much better. There's no tourists around, there's no footpaths near me. It was a bit of a pain in the ass to get here, but now that I'm here, I couldn't be happier. Good morning. Good morning to you. Move your bum. Oh. Well, first morning at this new spot. Oh, I just love waking up this close to the sea. Really beautiful. Right, going to try and make a little fire pit here. I don't usually like using rocks because if they have moisture inside they can explode, which can be a bit scary, but hopefully it should be fine. Especially if I just use big ones. Well, I hate to say it, but I left my grill at my other camp, but should be able to manage just fine, like that. Well, breakfast is served. Can't wait to dig into this. I didn't really eat much last night because it was all a bit rushed. Well, good morning guys. Just got up, just got dressed, and there's actually been a little bit of a change of plan for me. Before I go for a walk or do anything today, I'm actually going to do some shopping. There we go, shopping done, and it was a lot easier despite having to carry it the last little bit along the pebbly beach. It was a lot easier. So yeah, getting on well with this granny trolley so far. Yeah, while I got this this fire lit, I might as well heat up a bit of water and have a quick shower. I'm just going to use the seawater, just because I don't have too much drinking water right now. Well, good morning guys. I slept like an absolute baby last night on this new mat. Really, really comfy. So yeah, I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself up and see where the day takes me really. Oh, look how close the sea gets at high tide. Literally right there. Well, I'm gonna be heading off for a bit of a hike today. And literally as soon as I picked up the camera to record this bit, it started raining. Oh, there it is. That's what I came for. It's quite small actually. A lot smaller than what I imagined. Yeah, apparently it's a medieval chapel. Well, the ruins of it anyway. Yeah, you know it's old when you have to duck this much to get in. Doesn't seem to be a huge chapel. There's a few more of the walls over this side. But yeah, it does look quite small. And it's such a cool place for a chapel as well, just in the middle of these woods, high up on a cliff. Just the most random location. Yes, hello, hello. Got some nice little dog biscuits at the pet shop. Honestly, they look good enough for humans, not gonna lie. I might try a little bit actually. God, that is hard. Yeah. Yeah. The dog can definitely have that. Do you want that? It's a biscuit for you. Take it then. You don't want it. To be honest, I'm not surprised. That tastes horrible. Ugh. Well, that's what you get when you wake up early. You get a beautiful view like that.
Oh jeez. It's absolutely pouring it down with rain, but I'm sweating like crazy. I can't keep up with this weather today. 1 minute the sun's shining, the next minute it's pouring with rain. Oh. Yeah, I didn't take my granny trolley this time because I wasn't really planning to buy that much. I've only got some potatoes, sweet potatoes, onions, some tins, eggs, bacon, cheese, just essentials, you know, to make a few meals over the next couple of days. Just been watching this bird down here. He's getting knocked about by the waves. And he seems to be jumping from rock to rock. I'm not sure if he can fly. He looks like he can't fly. I think I scared him back into the water, unfortunately. Well, just gonna have to let him be, let nature take its course and all of that. Because he's not gonna let me help him, obviously. He's too scared. Well, put my shopping away, had a little rest, and now I've got to head straight back out. As much as I don't want to, I got to get water. Got my 10 litre here, got a 5 litre in my bag. So yeah, gonna go fill these up, and yeah, that should be water sorted for the next 5 or 6 days. Oh. Well, that's the water sorted. If you're wondering where I got it from, it's just a public toilet right at the end of this beach. It's a bit of a trek along the pebbles, but it's got to be done. But yeah, I think I'm going to have a little bit of a workout now. It's been almost a week since my last session. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then it should be time to cook some dinner. Oh.
Well, good morning, guys. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, sun's wet and windy outside, but that makes a lot of sense. There's supposed to be 2 storms that are going to be hitting, and I think it starts today. So yeah, with that in mind, I think I'm going to move my campsite much further up the beach into a more secluded area and somewhere where the tide definitely isn't going to reach me.
Yeah, I'm going to get all my stuff packed away now, ready to move to my new spot. All right, that's everything packed up, and now comes the hard part, moving it. I'm not going to use the granny trolley because it's absolutely useless on this beach. But hopefully I can get all of this moved in 2 trips. But if it takes more than that, then it is what it is. Well, the tide's so high at the moment that I have to sort of traverse over these big rocks, which yeah, it's not gonna be a fun time with these heavy bags that I'm carrying, let me tell you. Oh, wow. That was ridiculous. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, right, gonna go get the rest of the stuff. Oh my goodness. I am so glad that's over with. Oh, that was a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, absolutely exhausted after that. Oh. Yeah, this is the only problem about my new spot. This is about an hour until high tide. And look, this is the only bit left that I can get past. I can probably just about get past it, if I'm quick. So yeah, at fully high tide I will be pretty trapped, either away from my camp or at my camp. Whoa! Whew, that is slippery. Oh, that is coming in quick. And my feet are soaked. Oh. There we go, all good now. So I think high tide today is at about 7 meters, and in about a week it's going to go up quite a lot to over 11 meters. So yeah, definitely want to be careful then. So yeah, the rain last night was pretty crazy, so yeah, gonna get a tarp set up across my shelter. All right, well, this is what I've managed to do. Not the greatest tarp configuration ever, but it's going to do the job for sure. I was just very limited on where I could actually tie it off. I had to use a rock down there because there was nothing else. Yeah, I think this is good though. You know, not going to get any pooling on top. It's all going to trickle down there. Alright, well, I don't have high hopes for this at all, because I don't really know what I'm doing. But yeah, gonna give it a go, and hopefully I'll be having some fish for breakfast. Well, literally second cast and the line got snagged, and yeah, I cannot get it free. It's a shame because the cast was actually pretty good. Well, good morning guys, it's the next day now. Yeah, I really didn't do too much fishing yesterday. I tried for a few hours, but yeah, no luck. It kept getting snagged a lot, the hook kept getting tangled with the weight, and yeah, it just turned into a bit of a nightmare. I think it was just a bit too windy yesterday for me to do fishing. Might give it another go today, but before that I've got quite a few things I need to do. Need to go get food, need to go get water, So yeah, that's definitely going to take a few hours. Well, got water and food, and plenty of it too. Always feels so good to get this stuff back at my camp, especially when my camp is this far away from water sources and shops and whatnot. So yeah, gonna have a little rest and just wait for the rain to settle down, because it was absolutely pouring it down literally about 2 minutes ago. It seems to have stopped now, so yeah, hopefully it'll be a dry day for the rest of the day, because I did have some plans. Oh, been meaning to make a little seat for a while now. Yeah, that'll do. Well, since I'm going to be staying at this spot for a few weeks, I'm going to be doing something that I've been meaning to do for a little while now. I want to try and build some kind of oven with all these rocks I've got available to me on this beach. Probably stick them together with a bit of mud or something like that. It's not going to be perfect, I'll tell you now, but I definitely want to give it a go. I'm wondering whether or not I should even use mud now, actually, because it does seem pretty stable. Well, this is what I've ended with. I did say it wouldn't be perfect, but hopefully I can get a nice big fire going in there. It's going to be great for cooking potatoes, stuff that's wrapped in foil. It's going to be perfect for that. But when it comes to the frying pan and the saucepan, I think I'll need to put rocks inside of here to be able to prop the saucepan up without putting the fire out. I also found this old bit of corrugated iron, which is actually going to work really well as a roof. So I just need to put that on top if it's raining, and I'll still be able to cook just fine. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that, actually. Do you know what? I'm really happy with that, actually. It's working out really well so far. And good timing too, because it's just starting to rain now. So yeah, glad I got that done. So I just noticed all these ants going up and down this tree, and I wondered what they were doing. Much further up, this is what they're doing. These little black blob things are insects as well, completely different to the ants though. And yeah, they're basically eating the sap out of the tree, and then they poo this really sweet stuff out, and that's what the ants want. They want this sweet poo. It's actually really cool, and what the ants are doing right now is, with their antennas, they're actually massaging these little insects, helping them to poo. It's really cool, just two completely different species working together. I think it's called symbiosis. Yeah, it's really, really cool actually. Alright, well it's a few hours later now and it's super windy. It's gotten crazy windy. Hopefully I can cast this out okay. Oh yeah, I bought some rigs as well because I think mine weren't good enough, I guess. And yeah, this rig's got 2 hooks on it, so double the chance of catching a fish. That's how it works, right? I feel like it might be a bit too shallow here, to be honest. It just doesn't look very deep. Well, still no luck at catching a fish, but I'm going to give it another go tomorrow during tomorrow's low tide. So I think I'm going to get myself up and just go for a little hike, really. Come on then. Well, this is where I'm heading. At the top of this hill, there should be a beautiful hiking trail that goes all the way along. So, yeah, it's not the most beautiful day. It's actually pretty gloomy and wet and rainy, but a little bit of rain ain't gonna stop me, that's for sure. You know, it doesn't look like it when you're down there looking up, but this is actually really, really high up. Must be at least at like 300, 350 meters of a climb. So, you know, it's about halfway the size of a, what's classed as a mountain. You know, that's still pretty high up. Oh, just beautiful. It's such a misty morning that you just can't see anything out there. It's all just white. It looks so cool. I think these are gorse bushes as well. You can actually eat the petals off of here, but I think you do have to be a bit careful because the rest of the plant is a bit poisonous. But yeah, I think people make teas out of these flower petals. Just the yellow ones. Oh, wild horses. Or actually, I think they're ponies. But yeah, they just live up here, living their best life. Good morning. I had a pretty boring day yesterday because I just spent most of it charging up my power banks and doing some editing. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty energetic today. Pretty excited for some fishing as well, but it's going to have to wait a little while because it's fully high tide at the moment and there's no way I'm fishing at high tide on this beach. But yeah, probably just going to go for a little walk in the meantime while we wait for low tide. Ah, look what I've just found. It's a ray. Oh, it looks pretty battered.
Poor thing. I might keep it for bait actually, because I'm running quite low. Oh, look what else I found. I found Wilson, guys. It's Wilson. Oh, that's funny. I might keep that just for the memes. Well, I was going to go fishing, guys, but as you can see, it's absolutely hammering it down out there. So yeah, I'm just sort of relaxing in the tent and just taking it easy, really. Well, good morning, guys. Hopefully today I'll stay a little bit more dry because yeah, I'm going to get out and do some fishing for like 4 or 5 hours, and hopefully today might be the day. Well, I've walked a little bit down the beach and I've come to this spot here. I've actually walked across this bit during low tide, and I know there's a massive bit of sand down there, so hopefully this will be a good spot. Well, as you can see, guys, the tide is much further out, and yeah, I've just been here for about 3 hours now. Probably done about 10-12 casts, and almost every single time it's gotten snagged. And you can see why. You see all the rocks down here. This is why I'm getting snagged all the time. It's probably one of the worst spots you could fish. But yeah, feeling a little bit demotivated, pretty tired. So yeah, I think I'm just going to call it here and get back to camp. Probably have a shower or something, because I stink of rotting fish. Well, good morning, guys. I'm definitely going to take a break from the fishing just for a little while. Come back to it in a few days with a fresh bit of enthusiasm and motivation. But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. A little bit windy, but yeah, I think I'm going to go for a hike today. There's supposed to be some beautiful beaches down that way, with some pretty good fossil hunting as well. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to check it out. Oh wow, it's quite an incredible beach. It really is. Yeah, all of this mudstone, bright red mudstone. This all would have formed like hundreds of millions of years ago. Well, I've just been walking up and down this beach for about an hour and a half doing some fossil hunting. I haven't been able to find a single fossil, which is a bit disappointing. But yeah, the tide is coming in pretty quickly, as you can see. I didn't even realise. So yeah, I think I might need to get out of here before I get stranded. Well, I think I realised why no one else is on this beach. I took one step into the sand here and I almost went completely in. So yeah, not the best beach for a little casual stroll, that's for sure. Honestly, I can't get over these layers. They're so cool. It's almost like a bit of natural artwork, you know? Well, I managed to find a fossil after all. Not the kind of one you can take home with you though. Oh, there's another there. These are ammonites, I think. Found another quarter of one here. Oh, there's another one there. Oh my god, there's a massive one there. I'm not sure if that's the remnants of someone taking one out, but yeah, these are pretty cool, aren't they? Oh, look at this guy though. That is a full fossil. I'm not too sure what it is. In fact, I think I know exactly what it is. I think they're called devil's toenails or something like that.
I'm gonna try and get him out. Well, I can't get him out. I've tried my absolute hardest and he is wedged in there firmly. Oh well. Well, found another straight away. Oh, this guy's gonna be easy to get out. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is a devil's toenail indeed. Can't remember the exact name, the scientific name right now. But yeah, 200 million year old creature. Pretty crazy, huh? Well, this is looking pretty dire in terms of getting back to my camp. I think I should just about be able to manage. But yeah, I probably should have went the long way. But I thought, nah, it'll be fine. Yeah, these rocks are very, very slippery. Whoa, I just got soaked. All right, I'm gonna try and get further up. All right, I'm not gonna record this bit, guys, because I cannot risk the only phone I have getting wet. So yeah, I'm gonna somehow get over this and I'll let you know when I get there. Well, back at camp now, and my shoes are drenched after that. I mean, there was no way to do that without getting my feet soaked. Well, while I still got this fire going, definitely going to use this opportunity to dry my boots. Well, woke up about an hour ago, packed up all my clothes, got my 10 litre in my backpack as well. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a boring day really, just going to be washing my clothes, collecting water, should probably buy food as well, but yeah, just have to see how I feel later. Oh my god guys, the anglers are out in force today, there's loads of them. Well, back at camp, and it is a ridiculously muggy day today, hence all the sweat that I'm covered in. Yeah, I managed to fill up my water bottle. I didn't fill it up all the way, because I was carrying clothes as well, all my clean clothes. And yeah, clothes are surprisingly heavy. I was also carrying a load of dog food in my backpack. So yeah, it feels good to be back. I think I'm gonna have a little rest, cool off. And then I quite fancy a little bit of a workout really. Well, that's my workout done. I'm gonna see what food I've got left over, and hopefully I've got enough just to whip up a quick and easy meal. I'm pretty sure I got some tins and some pasta, so yeah, I imagine it'll just be a pasta dish, to be honest. Well, good morning guys. Today is actually a very special day. It is the 22nd of September, so it is officially the last day of summer. It actually looks like a really beautiful day outside as well. I'm gonna have a little look. Oh wow, what a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Oh, that is a fitting day for the final day of summer, isn't it? Beautiful. Well, since it's such a beautiful day today, I think I'm going to go for a nice long hike down the coastline. I'm going to head to another beach that I've been to before, and I've actually got a funny story about that beach. Well, I pretty much arrived at the beach I was trying to get to, and this is it. I'm not going to name it, but yeah, there's a good reason why nobody's walking far out to the shoreline down there, because there is a lot of deep mud down there, and I mean a lot. Yeah, these signs are all over the place on this beach. Another one there. And yeah, the funny story about this beach is I came here a couple summers ago with a few mates, and we jumped straight out of the car and just headed straight to the beach. Didn't even see any of the warning signs, and it was low tide, so we had all of this to walk down. And this is a real good distance. It's probably about a mile down to the shoreline. So yeah, we were walking for about 10-15 minutes, and it just seemed to never end. And before we reached the shoreline, we started getting into some pretty deep sand, and then my mate took one step and he was up to his knee in like this muddy, sandy mixture. And then we realised, right, well, maybe this is why, you know, no one else is here. And we were completely on our own, almost at the shore. We tried to get out of the mud and follow our footsteps back, but we couldn't even see our footsteps for whatever reason. We couldn't even see the way we came. So I sent the dog on her way, and we basically followed the dog back. She found a safe route for us somehow. I don't know how she did it, but yeah, she found a safe route for us to follow back. We all followed the dog, and we finally made it back safe and sound. But yeah, it was pretty worrying at the time, you know. Deep mud and fast tides is nothing to play around with, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna have a little look at these cliffs up here, and then probably gonna head back. Look at this cliff face. Look at all the veins running through it. This is so cool. Whoa, look at all of this has come down. It looks like it's come down fairly recently as well, because you can still see the trees in the back there. Damn, I bet that made a loud noise coming down. Oh, this place really is something else, actually. This feels like a geologist's dream right now. Probably not going to go any further. Every like minute or so I keep hearing a rock fall, so yeah, probably going to head back now anyway, because I am getting way too carried away again with the rocks and the fossil hunting. I haven't found any fossils though, but yeah, I'm definitely going to head back now. So yeah, time for the long walk back. Oh, you can actually see where I'm camped. Well, not really, but it's somewhere around the corner of that hill in the distance. So yeah, I've got a hell of a walk ahead of me to get back. So yeah, I'll see ya when I get there. Oh, well, feeling super fresh now. I did put the same clothes I was wearing earlier back on, but they weren't that dirty. And yeah, I like to stay clean, but at the same time, when you're living outside, you can't be overly fussy about it. That's for sure. But yeah, it's coming up to like 5 o'clock now, so definitely going to get started with a bit of dinner before it gets dark. If you know me, you'll know by now that I love cooking Bolognese, and that's exactly what I'm going to be cooking tonight. A lovely, hearty, healthy Bolognese. I'm going to have a bit of a boring day today. I just want to do a proper deep clean on my camp. Got a bit of rubbish behind the tent out of the way. I need to organise that into recycling, rubbish and stuff that I can burn. I want to reorganise everything inside the tent as well, wash up my pots and pans, just a whole proper deep clean of the campsite. All right, it's looking pretty organised and clean now. Might not look like it, but it is for me, inside and out. So yeah, also just see all this hair absolutely everywhere, literally just clumps of it all around the camp. What are you like, eh? Are you a hairy girl? Yes, you are. And she's gone. But yeah, got all my pots and pans here as well and cutlery to clean. Bag of stuff I'm going to burn just to make my life a bit easier. Big bag of recycling here. Quite a lot of it. I'm honestly not surprised though, I've been here for quite a while. And one little bag of rubbish. So yeah, going to do my pots and pans and then I'll probably try and get all this in my rucksack and get into town to dispose of it appropriately. Well, good morning guys. I was going to record a bit more yesterday, but as soon as I got back from after dropping off the rubbish and the recycling, it was basically dark. So yeah, just heated up a bit of the Bolognese and called it a night. Hopefully today's going to be a bit more fun. It does look like it's going to be a beautiful day again. So yeah, I think I'm going to get up and go for a little hike. Oh bloody hell, it looks even nicer than yesterday. Oh, gorgeous. Well, I'm probably going to skip breakfast this morning, just not feeling too hungry. I ate a lot of Bolognese last night, so yeah, probably going to get some clothes on, pack my backpack, and I'll be on my way. It's probably the only bad thing about my my current spot is just having to traverse these pebbles every day, multiple times a day. I mean, if anything, I guess it keeps me and the dog agile and fit. Well, I've been hiking for about 45 minutes now, just slowly making my way up this hill, and I found this beautiful little woodland here. It's like a little slice of heaven, really. Found some cool little mushrooms down here as well. I'm really not sure what they are. I think they could be honey fungus, but to be honest, I'm pretty bad at identifying mushrooms, so do not quote me on that. Well, time to get back down this hill now. Back to camp. Should probably take about an hour, probably a bit longer actually. Well, I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm a little bit lost. I wasn't really concentrating when I was walking up this hill through the woods. And I'm kind of struggling to find my way back. But I just have no idea where I am. It's alright, I should be able to make it back. Fingers crossed. I managed to get out okay in the end. There's another little mushroom here. Well, it's quite a big mushroom actually, and I have no idea what it is. I kind of want to say it's one of those beefsteak fungus things, but yeah, once again, don't quote me on that. Oh, look at this guy then. He's wicked. Absolutely no clue what this one is. I'm not even going to bother trying to guess either. Well, back at camp now with plenty of water and power banks all topped up. And I'm going to head down to the shoreline now to do a little bit of foraging. And this is why I bought myself a pizza base, finally. Some of you are going to say this isn't homemade, but you know, when you're doing it fully homemade, you need like yeast and sugar and all of that stuff. So yeah, this is going to be the next best thing. And hopefully I'm going to be able to forage all the toppings, apart from the cheese and the tomato puree, of course. So I think I'm going to be putting limpets and sea lettuce on this pizza, if I can find the sea lettuce. I really hope I can. I mean, I've left this till a really bad time because it's It's not fully low tide. In fact, it's fully low tide in about 4.5 hours. So this is pretty high tide at the moment. Oh yeah, can see some already. Look at these, they're pretty damn big. I think the bigger ones are a bit older, so they tend to be a bit more chewy. I mean, limpets are really chewy anyway. You just sort of have to accept that fact when you're eating them. Oh, I think I found the Goldilocks zone here. These are looking not too big, not too small. Get those nasty bits off. Right, that's all of them. Definitely could have done with a few more actually, but that's all right. Doing it more for the taste than anything else. Now I'm going to try something pretty new here. I'm going to try and tenderize them with a rock. Yeah, I don't want to do it too much really. Right, get some water in there. I'm going to put them back on the fire. Just let them boil for an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer. Alright, it's about an hour later. The limpets are simmering away back at camp. And I've had to walk quite far to be able to find sea lettuce, but at least I found some. Ooh, well, this bird is not having a good time right now. Oh, it's getting munched by these wasps as well. Oh, that is so cool. I've never actually seen wasps eat meat like this before. I hope this, yeah, this should work a bit better than last time. I hope so anyway. So yeah, that'll take quite a while to heat up. I'm gonna prepare my pizza now. Right, never actually done this before, but can't be that hard, can it? It's like buttering a bit of bread, really. Right, yeah, honestly, no idea if that's too much or too little, but it'll do. Right, get these little limpets on. Yeah, definitely could have done with a few more, but that's all right. Sea lettuce. And a bit of cheese. You know me, guys, I like my cheese. Gonna put the rest of the sea lettuce on top as well. Lovely. Right, the rock's definitely not hot, but if I learned anything from last time, it's going to take a little bloody while. So just going to get it on there. Yeah, I think what I've done here is going to work a lot better because I can keep refueling it quite easily like this. Oh yeah, look at that. A little bit burnt around the edges. It's a bit hard to avoid that. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to get it off and cut it up. Right, here goes the taste test. Mmm. Mmm. I'm not even kidding, guys. You could literally sell that in a restaurant. Well, good morning, guys. It's looking pretty miserable out there this morning, and it's going to get a whole lot worse. There's like 50-mile-per-hour winds in the forecast for tomorrow, so yeah, that should be fun. But I thought it would be a good idea to go out and get a little bit of food now, just so that I have the option to hunker down for the next few days if it gets as bad as I think it's going to get. And yeah, it's only spitting
quite lightly at the moment. I feel like I might have overdone it just a little bit this morning. I'm literally head to toe in waterproofs. Even my my backpack has got a little waterproof on. Yeah, definitely overdid it this morning, but it's probably better to come out with it and not need it than need it and not have it. Well, back at camp, I think I timed that perfectly as well, because I think the rain's just starting to pick up now. So yeah, I'm gonna get back in the tent, get all nice and cozy and warm, and I mean, to be fair, I'm literally boiling hot right now. I'm sweating. Well, good morning guys. It is storm day today, and it was pretty bad in the early hours of the morning. I really heard the wind and the rain, but it seems to have settled down now, and I've even seen a few rays of sunshine. So yeah, hopefully the worst of it has passed. Oh, what storm. Look at this, it's a beautiful day. A little bit windy, but yeah, you can see actually the sea is looking a lot rougher today for sure. Really rough, but all in all, it's a pretty nice day, isn't it? Well, I'm just going to take a nice little wander down the beach, nothing too crazy, just going to walk like a mile down here. And yeah, I definitely noticed a big drop in the temperature in the early hours of the morning, and it's sort of remained that way till now. So yeah, it's definitely getting a bit colder, that's for sure. Well, I've not even gone too much further, and the wind has gone pretty crazy. I think this just goes to show how well sheltered my spot is. Just sheltered from every direction. Wind protection, rain protection. Yeah, it's crazy windy. Well, I'm gonna head back now. I didn't walk too far, but yeah, when I'm walking into the wind, it's sort of making my eyes water. It's so strong. Well, on my way back, I might as well collect a bit of this driftwood, because I am running a little bit low on firewood. So yeah, gonna collect a bit of this up and get it back to camp.
That'll do then, won't it? That'll do. Huh? That'll do.
Who's a pretty girl now, eh? Who's a pretty girl? Is it you? It is, isn't it?
Alright, I think this should be hot enough now, hopefully.
Oh, you hear that sizzle?
Oh yeah.
I probably should have put a tiny bit of oil on the rock first, so they don't stick too much. That's alright though. Tell you what, that cooked way quicker than I thought it would. Right, I'm just going to wrap those in a tiny bit of foil. Keep them nice and warm. Alright, it is ready. Going to serve it up right here on this pebble.
Oh, look at that, guys. I don't think I could have done any better if I tried. That looks beautiful. Ayana. So this is going to be my last video in this area. I'm finally moving on. I mean, I've been here for so long now. You know, when you're living outdoors, moving from place to place, you'll find that some places that you set up camp, you just can't really wait to get away from. They're not very pleasant. And then there's other places that are really, really comfortable. And this is definitely one of the comfortable places for sure. Well, I'm going to take a little bit of a stroll on the shoreline while it's low tide. It's so much more enjoyable at low tide because all these sandy bits open up. Yeah, the dog goes absolutely crazy when we get to the sand every time. It's probably just because she's just sick of the pebbles as much as me. Well, this is another reason I came down at low tide, is just to do a little bit of litter picking. Because yeah, there's quite a good bit of litter that washes up here, including all sorts of fishing gear. Yeah, I found loads of fishing line while I've been walking around here. Because yeah, surprise, surprise guys, I'm not the only one who gets snagged down here. And yeah, since I've lost a good bit of line since I've been down here with all my long line failures and all the snags, I thought that it would only be fair to do a little bit of this before I go and just sort of even the scales, I guess. Well, I'm at the other end of this beach now, pretty much where the town is. And yeah, I've never actually noticed this massive outfall pipe. It looks pretty old as well. Oh, and a bit of fishing line. Oh, you definitely feel a weight on the end or something. That is a big weight. Well, pretty much at the other end of the beach now, and this is all I managed to get. It's not as much as I thought I'd get, to be completely honest with you. I thought I'd get so much more, especially just random little bits of litter. But that's all right, I've done what I can, and I'll get this in the bin. I also brought my 10-litre bottle, so I'm going to fill that up with water, and this will be my last water trip. Well, good morning guys. Today is the day. I'm going to be packing up all of this and leaving all of this behind. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a long day for me. All the packing, the walking and the travelling. And yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, but I have bought loads of new gear. And so I'm going to go and get all of that and just sort of reorganise my kit. Probably see a few friends and family for a couple of days, and then I'm going to be straight back out here. Every place I live becomes my home after a while, and when I pack up and move home, it always feels like the end of a chapter. Moving always brings mixed emotions. I'm sad to leave, but at the same time, excited, because the next chapter is out there, waiting, ready to be lived.